Hi, welcome to Power Motion YouTube channel. Today is a special day. Today this video we're going to talk about the brand new Dahon Curl i8 folding bike. It is one of the most compact folding bike Dahon ever built. This particular one is a 35th anniversary. It's a special edition. There's only 500 of them made. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. Alright, so let's get to the spec of the Dahon Curl i8. But behind me is the beautiful Priest Bridge. It has a really nice burgundy red and mixing with these fiery red Curl i8 bike. It's just beautiful way of talk about this bike here. So what is so special about this bike is basically it's a 35th anniversary bike that is made by Dahon. There's only 500 of this bike is made, especially here in Canada. I think we're the only one that have this bike. I have not seen any dealer that already carry this particular bike. So if you really want this bike, we definitely can sell you this bike here. But so what is so special about this special edition? Number one is there's only 500 of them made, and you can see the marking right here. This is the number 402, so the production 402 bike. And then you also see the 35th anniversary, sort of the silver background here. And then you can see the fork also had the 35th anniversary. But not only just the static of the bike, but they actually put a lot of really good component on this bike. So let me just kind of go over all the components that went into this bike and why it's so special about this particular bike here. So number one is it's a 16-inch folding bike. It's not exactly 16 inch, it's actually a 459 wheel set. 459 wheel set is basically almost like an 18-inch. Not exactly a 16, but slightly larger than a 16-inch wheel size. So what it means is, that means when you fold this bike, it's going to be very compact. So for people who want to travel through airline, be able to fold the bike really compact, this is the bike for you. But the really major thing is not just compact, because you've seen a lot of compact bikes, they just feel like a kid's bike. The frame itself is actually very large, surprisingly. I'm 5'6", so I fit this bike without any problem. But this bike can actually fit someone that are 4'7", as well as up to 6'3". So it has a telescoping seat post, so allow you to adjust the height to fit someone that are much more taller. So let's just get into the component. Right up the top, you have a very nice ergonomic grip, so it gives you a really nice resting palm. It has a twist grip 8-speed internal right here by Shimano Nexus, so you can just change your gear by shifting your gear, and because it's an internal gear, so you can shift it on the fly. The brake lever is a custom make. As you can see, it's really short, so it's supposed to be like a two-finger brake lever here. Now let's kind of coming down on here. They call this iPhone handle post. As you can see, it's really wide at the bottom and very narrow. So it kind of almost like looks like an Eiffel Tower. I'll just kind of turn it so you can see a little bit more. So wide at the bottom, very narrow on top. One nice thing I noticed is a lot of adjustable handle posts. They tend to be a little bit flimsy or had a lot of flak, but I don't feel any flak because they seem to have a knob right here. You can see that they put a knob in here, so when I tied it down, it's really stiff. I mean, I can turn the bike really on a very tight corner. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall off of the bike or anything like that, so it feels very safe and stiff in terms of the handle post right here. Let's talk about the saddle. It's a very nice saddle, gel saddle by Saddle Royale. Really nice cushion saddle right here, and also had a padding right here. So if you want to have to lift the bike, you can just pick it up instead of grabbing into a metal or anything like that. Let's talk about the frame. It has a really beautiful frame. It's what you call a hydroforming aluminum frame. They call it the alloy. So it's basically a Dahon alloy frame. But one of the really important things that I want you to take a look at is it's basically seamless well. You can see here you don't see the well, it just smooth it out. I don't know whether they did grinding or smooth it out, but it just looks really nice in terms of there. And you can see all the joint, but you don't see any of the well in here. So it's a seamless well hydro-alloy aluminum frame. It's a lot of mouthful of this bike here. The paddle, it's a custom-made paddle. It's called, they call it a pinch paddle. So basically, if you pinch it, it's just gonna bounce right out, and then you can just quick release of this particular pedal right here. It's a 16-inch wheel size. They also pair with a very nice Shimano tire. So this is a level 5 protection. They call it green guard. So green guard basically, they have different level of protection. So this is a short bay tire. So this is a level 5 protection. So basically, if you're gonna be riding an urban, it just gives you a little bit more better protection, but also have a better grip as well too. So if you're going to be riding in the rain, you have no problem riding in the rain right here. And then on the back, basically it's X-Speed internal. So instead of a typical 16-inch folding bike, generally the one that I have seen on the market is either 3-speed or 6-speed. This one is the internal X-Speed with the Shimano Nexus internal gear. So what that means is you don't have to do a lot of maintenance because there's no derailleur in here, and you can ship on the fly. So it just makes it really easy to ship the gear with this internal gear right here. It has a roller. I'm going to show you next to how to fold this bike. On the chain ring or the crank set, it's basically a 46 tooth pole wheel chain ring. So 46 tooth, it still gives you very good speed when you're riding on a flat, but at the same time you still have a good ratio of climbing hill. So it's kind of best on the both world, both on a city riding and a little bit of going up the hill. With the intermixing with the X-Speed internal, it just makes it really nice to ride with this particular bike. All right, next up I'm going to show you how to fold the bike. But the first step is not actually folding the bike, just basically setting up the bike so then you can properly fold it. So number one is I just want to make sure that this paddle is in the right position. So on my left side here, I want to be in front of the chain ring, and then on this side I want to be behind the chain ring. Then the next step is you just want to turn your front wheel just offset a little bit, because when I fold it, the back wheel is going to clap underneath to the frame. So if you have the front wheel in a line, it's going to hit the front wheel. So the next step is you have a special button right here. So you depress the button, and then you're going to start lifting this wheel by kicking into the underneath the frame. So as you can see, the front wheel is offset so it doesn't hit the back wheel. Then the next step, what you really want to do is fold the front wheel and then clamp it into the main frame. So you have to watch a little carefully how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to open up the main hinge, and what you really want to do is grab onto the handle post right here. You want to turn this and then start collapsing into the frame. But the secret is you want to hold on to the saddle right here. Just lift it a little bit, and then now you can collapse right in there. So now once you collapse the front wheel into the main frame, then the next step what you want to do is drop down your handle post. Once you drop down the handle post, open up the safety pin, and open up the main latch, and now you can just drop the handle post down. So at this point in time, your seat post is up, so you can basically just kind of push this and use your leverage to move the folding bike. But if you really want to completely fold it, so this is a safety pin. Open up this latch, you drop the seat post down. What happens when you drop the seat post down, it actually locked the bike completely. Now I can pick up the bike, and so it's pretty compact right now. So pretty much I can drop it into the suitcase. That's how you fold a bike. Okay, so the next step I'm going to show you how to unfold this bike. So to unfold it, basically is everything in reverse. I'm going to show you how to unfold it. Raise the seat post. It is kind of important to raise the seat post because the seat post is actually locking the mechanism right here. Raise the handle post, lock it in. Raise the handle post. Okay, so the next step what you really want to do is just kind of hang on to your saddle, because you want to lift the bike a little bit. Hang on to the handle post. So lift this, and while you're lifting this, flip this to the front, and then flip this to the back, and then lock it down. So that's how you fold the bike. So it does take a little bit of practice. So it did actually take me quite a few times to try it out to make sure that I can fold it easily here. So next, what I would like to show you is how I can take this folding bike and put it in a suitcase. We couldn't lug a suitcase around doing the filming, so we kind of come back to a different location. So this is basically a standard luggage bag that you can get it from a suitcase company. Generally, they come with size like 31, 32. So the biggest suitcase you can get is like 32 inches. So what I have is a standard 32 inches suitcase. So what I'm going to demonstrating is how I can fit the Dahon bike into this suitcase. So first of all, I'm just going to open up the suitcase, open up, lay it flat, and I'm going to take this bike here. So from this point on, I can basically take this bike, pick it up, fit it into the suitcase, put my handle post, drop my pedal in, and then close up my luggage. Okay, so the entire bike is completely into a 32-inch luggage bag. So you can literally pack your bike, put in luggage, add your personal belonging, and you can travel through the airline as long as under 50 pounds. All right, so to summarize about the Dahon Curl i8 bike. So first of all, it's a 35th anniversary special edition bike on this particular model here. It's a 3-point folding bike, which means that you can actually fold it really compact, and it also is a 16-inch wheel size, so it's small enough that you can actually fold this bike into a suitcase. So if you're the person that gonna use this bike to travel through airline, you can definitely put it in a suitcase without any problem with this bike. But the really great thing is this is really much like a high performance bike. The frame is a hydroforming frame, also a square tube, so it makes it really stiff as well as strong as well too. The other really nice thing about this particular bike is it also have telescopic handle post, also telescopic seat post. So you would able to fit someone that are 6'4" without any problem, or 4'7" as well too. So it's a really great high performance folding bike that is compact, that you can actually take it out for the airline. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy our video, be sure to give us a thumbs up on our YouTube channel. And if you want to know more about this particular bike, come by to our Power Motion store in Eau Claire Market, or check us out on our website powermotion.ca. Thank you, and happy riding. See you later.